Here we are tonight at Wimbledon without Steve Flink, who had another important commitment. You know, he's an Hall of Famer, a lot of duties. And, well, what happened today? Well, I would say that the most expected, interesting match confirmed the expectations. Rafael Nadal was able to beat Nick Kyrgios, who had beaten Nadal 5 years ago when he was almost unknown, and Nadal had won already 2 Wimbledons. Then, you know, they had played 6 times and they were perfectly balanced, 3 wins for each of them. Well, Nadal won today. He won first set, he lost the second, and then in the third and in the fourth, they went to the tiebreaker. Kyrgios made some unforced errors in the tiebreaker, especially one volley on the first point of the tiebreaker of the third set, I would say. Easy enough, and that was decisive. But the match was great. The match was great, and I must say it was great also the interview that followed up by Nick Kyrgios, who was really hilarious. I mean, he said anything. You should read it, and you will find it in our website. Was particularly strong and strongly committed to say that he didn't see why he had to apologize when with Rafa Nadal after he had hit him almost with a close shot. Actually, he said, I don't see why I should apologize. The ball took the racket, and then Nadal is making so much money, he's so much rich, that I don't see why we should worry about him, or something like that. I mean, you should read everything. You know that between the two there is not a great sympathy. Nadal criticized recently his behavior, his lack of professionality when he served once underarm. Kyrgios replied that he doesn't like, that he wouldn't like to go to a pub with Nadal. But at the same time, they both say that tonight was a great match. Kyrgios said that he thought he had played well, and also that Nadal had played extremely well. He said, I think he played almost at his best level, especially with the forehand. He was very effective. Well, there were some upsets in the women's draw. There was, in particular, Angie Kerber, who lost to Lauren Davis, a lucky loser. While Kvitova won, there was a surprise for me. Amanda Anisimova lost to Magda Linette. Anisimova had the chance to do very, very well in Paris, where he was leading versus Barty in the semi-final. And Serena Williams struggled a little bit when she lost the first set with a qualifier, Kaja Juvan from Slovenia. And so anyway, Kiki Bertens saved the match point. So in the women's tennis there were a lot of fights. In the men's tournament there was Marin Cilic, who has been here a runner-up, who lost to the Portuguese Sousa. And then John Isner, number 9 seeded, who lost to the Kazakh Kukushkin in 5 sets. Also a winner in 5 sets was by the American Steve Johnson versus the Australian De Minaur. Federer won quite easily against a British guy, Joey Clark, and Querrey also won versus Rublev. I mean, tomorrow the schedule says that Djokovic will play on court 1 versus the Polish player Urkacz. but I am interested to see Kyrgios versus Polona Hercog. The winner of that match will play the winner of Alep Azarenka, which will be played on center court immediately before. Kevin Anderson will open the center court program versus the Argentinian Guido Pella. There are 3 Italians in the third round, and that, of course, gives me a lot of pleasure. It's the first time that happens in the Open era. There were 4 Italians in 1949, but it was a long time ago. It was the same year when I was born. Bye-bye, see you tomorrow.